Why, hello there.
Hello.
Welcome to the book cupboard.
Oh, yeah, welcome.
That's Lillian.
That's Chelsea.
We are your bi-weekly book review podcast. Witchy gal pals doing the witchy, doing the
fucking
books.
yeah, we are, guy.
Reviewing all the
Oh, yeah.
books.
All of them.
All the
Every
genres.
single book that
Every
has
book.
ever been written and ever will be written. We will be there.
That's a long commitment.
Yeah.
We're going to need more episodes.
That's our soul's mission on this planet. Thank you. That was fighting me this whole time. I was trying to get it out. So
You looked like you were in pain. We have, merch and stuff on the
No big
Instagram
deal.
at
No big
the.book.coven.
deal, yeah.
And we have little reviews there. We have 31 Days of Spook, which just ended.
Oh, so sad.
So sad.
Our
But it'll be
Instagram,
back again.
So exquisite. And then Christmas is going to be
Oh,
there. So we're going
Christmas,
to do a bunch of shit up there for the Christmas, the Yule times,
Yeah.
So check it out.
And there's some spells and stuff. Because,
Yeah. It's really nice.
Yeah.
Really nice over there.
Yeah. But we're in a new month.
Oh, yeah.
November. And in November.
It's chilly.
It's, Yeah, and it's chilly. Fuck cold.
I hate it.
And also fuck fantasy month, but I am happy with our first book.
Yeah.
And the next one looks cool too.
Yeah.
So
I tried to pick a book for you that you would possibly enjoy and not like
Fantasy light.
Because I had a few like 900 page
Oh my
real
God.
thickens, and then I was like, well, Chelsea will possibly stab me.
I hate I like the world building
Yeah,
that
it's
I
a
get,
lot.
but I
It's a
hate
lot.
the politics.
Yeah,
And
it's this one. There
man.
was one so I'm gonna be reading a few solo ones that I'll
Okay,
do.
good,
One of
good.
them is like a vampire thing, but like with vampire politics.
Oh my
And,
God.
it's 900 pages.
Holy shit.
I think it looks good though.
Yeah, maybe
It's my cup of tea over
There
there.
you go.
I love a really dense world that I don't understand.
And by the time you finish, you're like, huh,
Yeah.
do I still get it?
I still don't know, but I like it's just so interesting to see
adventure.
this world. Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah. I'm not wholly against it, but
Yeah. These ones are more
fantasy light.
yes, chill
Mystical.
fantasies.
Yeah.
Yes, a touch of like, oh, that could happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
No dragons in here.
No. That would have been cool too,
Yeah.
but a little much in this
Surprise.
book.
Okay.
Yeah. So this one, the first one, is The Midnight Library by Matt Haig. Hage?
I like Haig.
Words. Haig. Matt Haig.
I hope it's Haig.
I like it. And hot synopsis coming at y'all. Between life and death, there is a library, and within that library, the shelves go on forever. Every book provides a chance to live another life you could have lived, to see how things would it be if you had made other choices. Would you have done anything different if you had the chance to undo your regrets? That's all.
Beautiful. Quick to the
Chilling.
point.
Woo.
Yeah. Got everything in there.
I like it.
That was the book. Nailed it.
That was the book. So the pairings.
I'm going to have the pairing right now.
Yeah. It's chocolate chip cookies because I did not have time to bake. But if you wanted a pairing for this book, you could do many different flavors of a specific dessert because it's a choose your adventure, right? Choose your path. But yeah.
I would make a dozen cookies each a little different.
Different fixins. This is the M&M cookie.
Perfect. A lot of book
dig it.
design desserts if you're
Yeah.
good with designing things.
Yeah. If you're good with the cake deco. But fuck. There's no way I could make a book cake.
Oh, it's hard. I mean, maybe with buttercream.
Yeah, I'm just not that good. Just not there,
Yeah.
For the wine pairing drink, I chose a California barefoot. It is the Moscato California, deliciously sweet, because the whole vineyard in California and that
Yeah.
being one of the lives that she actually really liked. And I thought, you know what, that sounds great.
How could you not love a life where you're on a vineyard?
I know. Cheers. It smells good.
Love a barefoot wine.
I love Moscato. That was good.
Yeah, it's very good. Very grapey. I know all wine is grapes, but
you can actually tell that
Grapes.
this is grapes.
that's a white
It's
grape.
so fresh.
That's just a pop of white grape.
I love it. Yeah, Moscato's like one of the best.
That's like sitting right under the grape plant, and it's just falling into your mouth.
so luxurious.
Oh, beautiful.
Delicious. What did you think of this book?
Oh my! Slap me in the ass and
Call me a bitch.
Loved it. In fact, it is on my list for our top books
Nice.
of all time.
Although technically this comes out after.
Oh,
Last
okay.
week.
Well, we may have to switch some things around there. But it would be on that list. It was
me
so
too.
good.
So good.
I was a little
Holy.
concerned when it starts. I mean, it starts with some heavy stuff.
It does,
It's a
yeah.
heavy situation. There's a suicide. And I usually hate reading suicide books because when you read it, it's even sadder and like...
There's just so much time to develop the depression in the book.
Yeah, and I'm not one of those people who are like, oh, I can never imagine this. We got a kitty. Oh, hello.
No. I'm sorry.
She kind of poked her head up first, like she didn't see me. Let's go.
See how ready she was to run over there? I know. I love you.
Chloe, you can get there on the floor. You don't have to parkour up here.
What you guys doing up here? It's my table.
Oh, Chloe.
Good try.
What was I saying?
The depression in books.
Yeah, so I was really like, oh, I don't want to read a whole book about this fucking dead girl who OD'd and killed herself. It's so sad. But it was really like heartwarming.
Yeah.
Because it's a story like,
Inspiring.
yeah, you want her to find the will to live.
Yeah.
You like root for her, man.
Yeah. Yeah. It was awesome. There wasn't a single thing I disliked. And the pacing was fantastic.
Yeah, not too long.
Yeah. It wasn't just about a romance or anything. It was like, let's dabble in those. Okay, it didn't work out. Cool, let's move on.
Because everyone has romance.
Of course.
woes,
Yeah. So it's great. And her growth,
such growth.
it wasn't forced. And it was just really well done.
Yeah.
Progressed beautifully.
Yeah. And it didn't like, it's not all wrapped up in a neat bow at the end. She's not like, yay, I'm fixed.
She's just like, hey, it takes hard work. I get that. And let's go.
She just does
I'm
not
ready
want
for it.
to die. Which, oh, there it is. It's on me. It's on me. Sorry, she's got a...
There's a fruit fly.
Fruit fly hates him. No.
I really don't like them.
Missed it.
They're
It's
always
gone.
in my wine. Stop drowning yourself. Just get out.
Maybe there's spiritual signs being sent to you and you keep killing them.
Come in a different
I
form.
have a message. Oh.
Come in as a spider or something, not a fucking fruit fly. God damn. Anyway, genres.
Yep.
So fantasy.
Oh.
Not your typical fantasy.
No, it is. I guess it is fantastical because...
Yeah.
See, but also it's... what is it called? Parallel universes.
Mm-hmm.
Which is... Like, it could... I think... Maybe not in this form there are other lives, but I think there are other dimensions of their lives. I think there are other versions of us out there.
Multiverse theories are a pretty strong one.
Yeah. I'm down with that. So
Me
it
too.
is fantastical,
Yeah.
I guess.
It's
but
not like world building or anything.
Yeah.
It's using our current world theories and current world existence and
Yeah.
just making something mystical happen.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So fantasy light, I guess. I guess it works. But magical realism was another one. And that one is like... That to me is exactly what this book is. Magical realism, because something magic happens in the library.
Yep.
But it's like very realistic in why it happens and what
I
have you.
totally hope. I mean, I don't hope this stuff happens when you die, but I hope that there are a multitude of other versions of Lillian out there doing whatever the fuck they want to do.
Yeah.
And that's wild. If I ever encounter that, Lillian, damn.
She's like, what are you up to in your world? What's different over there?
Oh, and there's that one who's like even worse than me.
And you're like, good.
Yikes.
It's not me.
Rough times. Rough times,
You'd
bud.
feel for it, though. Made one wrong move.
Yeah, there you go. And it's a good fantasy if you're like Chelsea and you're not big on the like fantasy.
Yes.
No elves or
Yeah.
goblins running around.
No, exactly. If you like, the fantasy idea, but not the whole fucking world different thing, then this was a good one, I think.
Yeah.
Science fiction kind of fits in as well.
Yeah.
Because it uses string theory and physics.
Yeah, they do try to explain what the fuck, what's going on.
What in the heckins?
In a really, like, calm and chill way. Like, yeah, this is my theory of what's going on, but even the library lady wouldn't confirm or deny.
Right. Because it's like,
you can't. Yeah. So maybe it is a multiverse. Maybe it's something else.
Maybe it was just like that all happened in the split second of her on the brink of death.
Yeah,
right?
it could totally. Who knows what the fuck
Her
happens when you
synapses
die.
firing, all that DMT being released.
She did OD, so she's on a lot of something.
True. Yeah. Yeah.
Could just be fucking that's what she sees, and it takes lifetimes.
Yep.
but-
So it might not be sci-fi.
which is
Who
also a
knows?
cool option.
Oh, totally.
Because
if you still learn from your own mind, right? So, I mean, you still experienced those. To you, it was real.
Yeah.
So even if it wasn't real.
And that's smart. That's a good brain. The brain's dying, and it's like, wait a minute.
Hold on a second.
Let's go through all our regrets right away.
Because
Here we go.
survival's like the aim of the game, right? That's our whole shtick. So it's like, how can we make this stupid bitch survive? What can we do?
Let's show her everything. Every life.
But we're real short on time, guys.
She doesn't know, though.
True.
Feels like a fucking eternity over
I know.
there.
I hope that's kind of what it's like when you die, because that'd be really neat.
Yeah.
Just
You
like,
see everything.
damn.
Damn.
Yeah, that would only happen for some people, I guess, though, like in her situation.
Yeah, I was wondering, if it is it exclusively, well, no, because the other guy was in a coma, although he didn't say why, if he tried to take his life.
He might have.
That would be fun if that's a suicide thing. Just this one more. Well, hang on.
But then if that came out as like a thing, people would just start like killing themselves.
them, yeah.
Like, okay, well, let's try it.
Yeah, that's how these things. That's why there are no answers, and there never will be answers, because people will totally off themselves when they know what's next, especially if you're not fond of this life.
Yeah. Oh, that's like Chuck Palahniuk.
Yeah.
That one story at the end of Haunted.
Yeah. They'll just make it a thing.
Yeah.
Just easy. Yeah, I don't like this life. Bye.
Bye.
And I know that there's another life.
But aren't you taking that life from the other person?
totally are.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe they like absorb together if enough time passes.
It
but,
sounds
like,
a little bit because she had some memories from one of them that they weren't from her root life.
Yeah, once she was in there long enough.
So I guess so, but still, like, you don't, like, she said she never felt like she was worthy of these lives because she didn't do
earn
anything to
them.
get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I could never, even if my memories, there'd be something in me.
Yep.
That's like, you didn't.
You shouldn't be here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. That'd be me too. So depression had a heavy hand in this book.
Oh, did
that
it?
was
I don't know.
Right up our alley.
Oh boy.
So Nora had the situational depression, as her psychiatrist told her. Heavily emphasized in the book, and obviously is what led us to the Midnight Library with her suicide.
Yep.
I did think the author did a really good job balancing like the light and the dark themes. We didn't have like, yes, she tried to kill herself, but then all of the beauty of like the Midnight Library and all of her new lives and stuff was like
it's kind of it's a type of depression that I think vibes with us a lot, because it's like she's still really sarcastic. She still has a good sense of humor. She's still like, well, she's fine. I just love.
But she got to that like point where she was just like, well, no one cares about me anymore.
Yeah.
So like, I guess there's no reason for me to stay. And so she's just like, bye.
And she was really frustrating in the library. She just kept saying like, no, I want to die. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty confident.
Confident.
And then she's like, but look at all I'm offering you. She's like, no, I think I'll die. Thanks.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Mrs. L was just like, yikes, this one.
But Mrs. Elm was great because she was the manifestation of Nora's mind. So that she was the part of Nora that wants to live, right? And
Which we all have. I love that bitch.
Of course,
I love that bitch.
And she was great and perfect because obviously she knew all of the philosophy that Nora knew. So she was super useful. I don't think it ever got too dark, the book. I think it was appropriately done. I wasn't like...
I was never depressed myself.
No. You're just like, oh, okay. Yeah, here we go on this little adventure.
Again, I was just really like, I hope she finds something that sparks her will to live again.
Yes.
And Nora, God damn it, I believe in you.
Yeah, that was like the hope throughout the book, right? And she never, her feelings of depression were never like downgraded. No one ever, told her that it was stupid or something. Even Mrs. Elm, her brain didn't tell her like what you're feeling is wrong, because like it's not wrong.
Yeah. She didn't come in there and then Miss Elm was like, so you've killed yourself.
Yeah, it was just like, look, things can be better. And they will be better.
So
and
you don't just
how.
burst into hell and torment forever. Jeez, relax about it.
Yeah, great start to the book, though. And she says, it was a very good time to die.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, she just got to that point, and it wasn't even like she didn't even seem sad about it necessarily. She's just like, it's time.
It is. Yep.
So you could tell she'd been like thinking about it at least for a while.
Mm-hmm.
But in the end, you can see how much she was missed by those people. Like or she would have been missed by those people.
And how her life like changed other people's lives in ways,
even in the smallest way.
That she wouldn't, like, because if she wasn't there for her neighbor, he's in a home.
Yeah.
Miserable. It's just little tiny. And then her kitty cat, Voltaire.
Yeah.
That was a few moments made me cry. The cat.
Yeah, me too.
Where it's just like every life, the cat was sick, the cat was going to die. But you gave him his happiest life.
Yeah.
And he was
like, oh my God.
He didn't want her to see him die, so he went outside.
Yeah, a lot of animals do that, and it's like, you precious fucking beast.
And then that regret got out, and she's like, look, the cat loved you always.
Look, the book is lighter.
Animal magic.
I'm really glad they cleared that up like first.
Yeah.
Because that would have lingered. It's just like the cat. Like, did she really ruin this cat's life? Like, is it her fault that the cat died and all this stuff is on your mind?
What a sweetie pie.
Yeah.
Animals are beautiful.
Yeah. But it shows us that like you can miss everything about your life because of all the simple things that we take for granted.
Look what you did for that cat. That cat loved you.
Right.
Your neighbor loved you. You helped them. You made them feel safe. Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
Yeah. And your brother still would have been sad if you died. Yeah. Even if he was mad at you. Like, it's you're still family.
Yeah, it's very rare someone be like, goodbye.
And if they are, fuck them.
Jesus.
Right? Like, fuck that guy. One quote I really liked: never underestimate the big importance of small things. So good, because we always do. It's like forgetting gratitude for the small things, like gratitude for this wine existing, like, because it tastes so
and
good,
a lot of her lives, she had a rock star life, a world-renowned like scientist.
They were so big.
And an Olympian, and those ones weren't something about them still disappointed her. It wasn't like having it all and this big, sexy, powerful life.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that her determination of it. One of the first things she did was check if she had antidepressants. Yeah. She's like, okay, I'm not actually happy in this life. And that's what, like, the disappointment would set in, and then she'd flash back to the library. Like,
because you think, like, oh, well, surely if I have, like, the career of my dreams, if I have the life that, like, I visualize is the life for me, I'll be fine.
Yeah,
all my
that's what we all think.
Nope.
So it's kind of nice to see that, like, no, it's just not
she
that
was
easy.
The happiest, but she had the husband and the daughter that she loved. She had she wasn't doing anything like wild career wise, just like a teacher. Yeah. But she liked her schedule. Yeah, she was having fun. It was a quiet life, easy.
Well, that was her determination at the end, right? The best, most fulfilling life is one full of love.
Yeah,
so she's like, that's what I want.
Yes, because she was so thirsty for her parents. Were both in their own way like, no, this one's a disappointment, or she felt that way.
She felt, and then her brother like abandoned her, essentially hated her because. Yeah. She thought because of the band thing.
And he felt that.
But he had his own issues.
Yeah. And he thought, like, she thought the parents preferred the brother. And the brother was like, no, I always thought your life was easier and you had it all. Again, I think talking things through with a lot of these people in this book.
Communicate.
I liked it a lot because I'm a little like Nora, or a lot like Nora, where, like, when I'm upset, I don't talk to people about it. I just kind of like, well, this is going to be awful. Goodbye. You hate me now. And that's that. I'll never see you again. I'll just fuck off. I don't have to. I won't bother you anymore.
Like, great. Okay, I guess this is it. You hate me. This is okay. Everything sucks. I suck. I'm the worst. Yeah.
Yep. So I have all her feelings. I was like, yep. I get it. Yep.
Oh, poor Nora. Achievement and regret. That was our main focal
the book
point.
of regrets.
Maybe a quote that I typed like an idiot. Maybe it isn't the lack of achievements that makes us miserable. Maybe it's the expectation to achieve in the first place.
Yep.
And that is so fucking true.
That's exactly the thing.
Because if you constantly are thinking about the like where you could be and where you want to go, you're living in the lack mindset, right? So you're living with the fact that I don't have this.
Yep.
Instead of looking at what you do have.
Yeah.
Right. So wanting an achievement can make you more depressed in that way.
And it'll never feel like once you get it, it's just going to be like, well, now what? It's never going to feel like you really earned it or you did anything for it. It's just like, even if you did so much work for it, it's just because that's been your whole world.
Right. You built it so up.
Yeah. Of course, it's not going to be everything you wanted it to be. Yeah. Of course.
Well, I think that's the thing we all do with our achievements. We look at it like, once I get this, I'll be happy. Yeah. Right. And it's like, it's not that simple.
And like, shit takes time. Everyone, of course, we all want to have the dream job, the dream family, the dream partner, whatever. Mm-hmm. But those things take time. Some people, it takes like 20 fucking years of shit you hate until you get that one thing. And they're like, yes, this is my life's purpose. Yeah. And it sucks, but it's okay. And you shouldn't have 20 years of like
misery. It's just,
one of these days it'll be fine. I'll get there.
Yeah, you got to be happy on the way to there. Yeah. And that's the hard part, is learning
so
that.
You appreciate the journey, exactly. How you got there.
Exactly. And that's what this whole thing was about.
Yeah. And life is mostly full of tiny little wins.
Oh, yeah, totally.
You'll get more of those than like the big ones.
Exactly. And it feels good. Yeah. And she could have had all of these great things. Elm was consistent in telling her that she wanted that wanting and regretting and forced the lacking mindset, which I liked. Mm-hmm. At the end, it was nice that she found a way to view the missed chances as current opportunities. She's like, if I could achieve these in other lives, then I can achieve whatever I want in this life. So much
potential, That's so true.
Yeah.
She felt like her life was a waste of time. She was getting older. She had like no time left, But she was still like 30.
Yeah,
I know. You could be fucking 60 and do something extraordinary.
Yeah, I always look at like okay, Jeff Bezos started Amazon at 34 in his garage, and his friends made fun of him, saying like, books, the internet's the new thing. No one wants books anymore. KFC was invented when the guy was 50, I think. It's it can always happen. As long as you're alive, you can do something good.
You always have the potential to do something life-changing.
Exactly. So don't worry about it. But did the book make you think differently about your regrets?
Yeah, I actually realized I don't regret as much as I thought I did.
Nice.
Because I asked myself, like, if I was her, would I want to like do this?
Mm-hmm.
No. Because, like, sure, I don't have everything that I wish I had.
Sure.
But, like, I feel like my life is finally on track, or, like, I feel hopeful for it.
That's good.
And, like, I'm starting to recognize, like, a lot about myself. And if I change one little thing,
it could have been different.
Yeah. And I also don't ever want to go back. And just, like, it's in the past. It's done.
Move on.
And I grew, and I'm happy here.
Good.
And where I'm going.
Yeah.
So I don't want to fuck that up.
Good. Yeah. It's important to realize that those shitty past experiences, the stuff that sucks too, it's all what led you here and where you're going. So the point is to learn from it, not to just ignore it or wish it was different.
Yeah.
I know it's too easy for us to do, right, as humans, just to look and
so much,
dwell.
Especially when you're younger, you put so much significance on things.
Like turning a certain age, it's like, by this age, I want to make sure I have this. And it's like you get there and you're just like, why did I care so much?
Your life
just a fucking number.
Everything, your desires, your life, everything's constantly changing. So like, what was important to you at that time when you fucked up, it usually has no significance to your life now. It's just some minor thing that happened.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
It haunts you, but did it do anything?
Yeah, don't worry about it. And the important thing to remember, too, is like, you're the only one who cares still.
Oh, yeah.
Right? No one else gives a shit.
Oh, yeah.
That usually helps. I'm just like, oh, yeah.
Yep, all those moments. I pretty much, like, I would want to change my entire school experience, but also, like, it doesn't have any, I don't know any of those people that tormented me. I don't care.
Fuck it. It's over.
Yeah, they made me sarcastic and, like, strong, and now I, like, look at people like, I don't know.
That's good. Got that filter now. Yeah. That's important.
Makes me question things.
The philosophy, the backbone of this book. I absolutely loved it. I loved all the fucking quotes. I loved how much she loved Henry David Thoreau. Henry Thoreau. See, I don't even know, but I loved it.
Yeah, philosophy is to be passionate about it. It's very, because it's always like, why? You know,
it's always questions.
Yeah, the root thing of philosophy is always why.
Yeah, I listened to a lot of Alan Watts, so reading this book felt like just watching one of his lectures, essentially. And it was
deep. It is deep shit.
Yeah, it was one big life lesson, which was fun. One of my favorite quotes was "Life begins on the other side of despair," right at the end there, because it was like, hell yeah, it does.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, it does. That's when we change.
Yep.
Hell yeah. It makes the library make even more sense because, of course, Nora has all that wisdom within her when she went to school and studied philosophy.
Look at this smart cookie.
I know.
She puts herself
She's teaching herself.
Yeah, she fixed herself.
She did.
There's no other like ghost spirit.
No,
it was
in her mind.
So good for you. You're a fucking philosopher.
Yep.
Jesus, there's so many things. You're musically talented. You write songs, poetry.
I know. She's so interesting and she's so knowledgeable. And I liked that it was off the table immediately. Like Mrs. Elm saying, like, of course I know philosophy. I'm in your head. I'm you. Like, I know what you know.
Yep.
And it was like, oh, so you're just giving yourself a real big pep talk here.
Yep.
That's what this book is.
Yep.
It's the peppiest of pep talks.
That's beautiful, man. I can't. That's our brains also. Like, I know you're having a real tough fucking time.
But look, I'm here for you. And I'm inside you.
Something here wants you alive, bruh.
Something wants it. And that's the whole point. Trying to get you back into your root life. Amazing. I think that gave her the upper hand above Hugo, and that's why Hugo had to live all of these lives and she didn't.
Hugo is he's the one, he got it twisted. It was like, look at this opportunity. I can be whatever I want to be. While ignoring the whole question of like, there's like nothing that makes you happy, Hugo. Really, nothing that makes you happy. You have to have it all. You can't just have that one thing that you're really just like, this is beautiful. And I love this.
And like, when do you get bored of improvising?
Yeah.
That's a lot of work.
You can't live I believe in like reincarnation too. So yeah, you'll live a whole bunch of lives.
Right. So don't worry about it right now.
Don't do it now, Hugo. You could be alive and doing cool shit.
Yeah, you're in a coma. Can you go back to your family? Like,
also, tax-paying money keeping you there, that coma, when all this time, maybe he could have been awake at this point.
Yeah, and you don't know when someone's going to choose to unplug you.
This fucko was like, no, I got to be a accountant over here. I got to be a sommelier over here. I got to be a fucking pirate over here.
I think that'd be the worst one for me if I like woke up and it was like, oh, you're an accountant. Time to go to work. It's like, and I'm fading out. I'm gone. No fucking way.
Office, anything in customer service, immediate nope.
Yeah, I'm already there. I don't need more of that. Just okay, I'm fading.
I was trying to think like, what's a life that I would love? Where would I go?
Well, what do you think? So, the Midnight Library.
Yeah.
Very cool aspect. She had the library. Hugo had the video store. What do you think your Midnight Library would be, and who would be there? It's a thinker.
No. 100%. And where I would be.
Yeah. I know. It's tricky.
Honestly, I think probably my room.
Oh, okay.
No. Because it's like supposed to be a place you felt
like
safe, right? And, Yeah, my room is like, it's the only place I feel 100% safe and
So, like, yeah.
comfortable in. I love my room. I love the vibe. So I'd probably just be in my room as it is now.
Nice. Yeah, that's
So I love
perfect.
it. Yeah.
That's perfect. Can I choose Superman and the Fortress of Solitude?
You can choose your mind.
I honestly think that's where I'd end up.
You'd be there like, yes.
Yes, this feels right. I'd never leave, though.
Float out to you like,
This is all okay. This is correct.
That would really throw for a loop. Like, well, you can't stay here. That's not.
Oh, I'm fucking staying here.
Give me a life where you're my husband. Superman.
Oh my God, it would exist. It would have to. Infinite possibilities.
These aren't the lessons you're here to learn, but okay, here we go.
Here we go. I get there and it's like the best life, but then I find out like 5 years in that like Brandon's life is horrible shit, and I'd be like, well, I guess I'm going back.
Son of a bitch.
You dick. I'd like tell him before I left too. I'd like go see him like, you fucking asshole. Because of you, I have to leave.
Yeah. He'd wake up in that life, you'd slap him right away.
As I fade into the
you
distance.
only knew.
But yeah, definitely Superman.
Midnight libraries. I hope everyone thinks like, I hope everyone asks that question.
Yeah, well, where would it be that you think you'd like? What regret do you think you'd want to like undo, or life, like career or something?
Oh yeah, like
try.
The first one. I don't. Maybe something when I was in college and I had a TV producer like asking me like, give me a script, you know, talk to me, but I didn't really pursue it because I was young and I was like, I don't want to bother him, you know?
Yeah.
So I just like, I sent him it and he said, yeah, you have potential, and I just let it die.
No. Yeah.
I would probably try. I think that would be my first thought. But then also thinking about it, I don't like that kind of world in the public eye. I would hate it.
But it'd be fun to try for a couple days.
Sure, but I'd be a nervous wreck.
Yeah.
I don't want anyone knowing anything about me.
Yeah, I know. Like that's how I felt with like the music stuff. It's like if I could have just kept doing more of that, but then also like, imagine even doing like an Ontario tour would piss me off. Like, where am I showering?
Yeah.
Where am I sleeping? I can't sleep if it's not in my bed. I just, no.
Yeah, and I would think like, would it change my love of TV?
Right.
If it was my job? Because I also love like escaping into TV show, and I like writing just for fun and like just to express
without the
myself.
pressure.
Deadlines.
Deadlines.
People, the Hollywood calling after me, like, excuse me, we need your script in 2 weeks. No,
I know.
I'd be like, everyone's watching it.
That's why like the alcoholic author is the thing, right? Just like you keep giving me deadlines, I'm just gonna keep drinking. Fuck this.
Yeah,
tortured artist.
I don't want it, man. No thanks.
Fun to think. Yeah, but yeah, this book definitely helps put it into perspective. Of like,
I also realized
really
like, I'm still really young. Like, this girl's thinking like, oh, I have like, what do I do?
I think she was 35, right?
Like we said earlier, I would be puzzled career wise because I feel like I haven't done anything to like ruin potential careers yet.
Of course
I'm just
not.
like starting it really in my life. Because you're a kid and you're like, when you're like 18 even, you're a kid.
Oh, yeah. You're not getting a meaningful career when you're 18.
And then your 20s are a fucking disaster. So you just gotta, this is just figuring out everything. Everything you learned in school, you realize is either wrong or useless.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I still try and keep using the stuff I learned. Because like, God damn it, I paid good money for this.
Yeah. Yeah, so this would be fun at like 80.
Yeah.
With your regrets.
True.
Yeah.
True.
I'm just a wee babe in the universe life. Who knows?
True. And like you said, we'll get to live those lives eventually anyway.
Yeah.
So fuck it.
Yeah, you want to be a fucking astronaut? Maybe.
Yeah.
I do think all of our passions in our lives is shit we've either done or will do at some point.
I like that. And it's like, why did you take so much to this one thing?
Yeah.
Like maybe you were that.
Yeah, maybe
life.
I fucking was. I
True.
could have been on the moon. You don't know.
True. Or will be.
Yeah. Anyone could be anyone at any point in time ever.
We are
Which
everyone.
I didn't know you could go back in time in past lives. So Which I guess I didn't even think about that.
Because time's our concept, right?
That's one of these books where you just think about life and like...
I know.
This could be life. Who even knows? We don't know.
Yeah, no one knows.
Madness.
We'll figure it out.
Madness.
I really loved the ending. And I was wondering like how it would end. Like I figured she'd maybe want her root life, or I thought like, you know, she'll just find the perfect life and that'll be it. And she'll forget about Mrs. Elm in the library.
No, I figured she'd either go root life or stay dead.
Yeah.
If they wanted to go depressed.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, because in all her lives, there was always a part of her who just felt that she didn't belong. Why am I here? I don't know anyone here.
Yeah.
I feel like, the men she was with, they're strangers, and it just felt so wrong to be married to one of them. And
yeah, and like I like how I think the library started to like set on fire and burn and everything because she was realizing that she wanted to live. Yeah. And it was kicking her out essentially, like time to wake up.
Yeah.
So she and then beautiful. Having to write "I am alive" in the book.
Power.
Yeah, I loved that.
Yeah, because she kept saying like, "I want this. I want." You have to. It's like manifesting. It has to be. This is my life. Yep. I have it. Damn.
Beautiful.
And Mrs. Elm was just there the whole time, like, "You go, Nora. God damn it, you run."
Yeah.
And then she just ghosted out of there.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And that in the polar bear was also a really good moment.
Yeah, that was cool because she realized, like, I guess I don't want to die. Yeah. I mean, here's the thing, though. Even if you do want to die, you definitely don't want to die to a polar bear.
I don't want to get mauled by anything. No.
No, I saw what Leo went through, and I'm not willing to.
That's very good instinct. I don't think there's a soul alive who would be like, yes.
Yes. Yeah, even if you want to die, that is not the way.
No.
It's mostly the pain I fear.
Fuck. I'm so happy she went that life. Because they mentioned like the glacier.
I know, and I'm just like, please.
Go there, baby.
I need to see what this is like, your boring science life.
Oh,
exciting.
I would not go. I mean, I would visit there, but I would not live in that climate. Please, dear God.
Do you think you would have tried to get back to your root life or done what Hugo did, jumping just around and around just to experience it, or tried to settle sooner, like really tried to pick a life that you want?
I would probably go through a combo of all of them because, I think at first part of me would be like, oh, this is fun. A little bit. But then like Nora, I'd start to feel like I don't deserve any of these. And then knowing I always feel like I'm pressured to do stuff. So I'd be like, okay, I got to fix myself. Here we go. Who knows how much time we have?
Yeah.
But then I'd sort it out and I'd want to leave.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that makes sense.
Hugo. I hope Hugo gets out of there and finds what he's looking for.
Yeah. Which of Nora's lives would you want to choose? Like to try out?
Probably either the vineyard or the glacier one. Yeah. Just because when are you in that part of the world?
I know.
It's exceptional.
I like the vineyard one because like she had like the exotic husband and they seemed like really in love and genuinely happy, just like running a vineyard. And it's like, damn, really that calm. Sounds great. Yeah.
And in her actual life, he's running another vineyard too. I did like also that she saw those people. Yeah. And I loved Ash.
Yeah.
I was kind of hoping that maybe the ending would be he like bursts in and is like performing CPR on her or something. Yeah, and they wake up and she's like,
oh, wow, it's you. It's always been you. That'd be if this was a movie.
Yeah, but it's nice that at the end she's like, well, maybe I'll ask him out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, good. Go for it.
Girl.
Do it.
Please. I think those two, they're twin flames.
Yeah.
They'll find each other eventually.
Because that means she kept thinking about him. Yeah.
Dan was a piece of shit, and I'm glad she got rid of those regrets.
Yeah. I did love the use of the characters throughout the book, though, because like they kept changing with her lives, and it showed that even like if you do something different, you're changing other people's outcomes and perspectives. Like they became different people because of her.
Damn.
Which is like, oh shit.
Powerful shit.
Right?
Powerful shit.
And it was neat to see her brother in a bunch of different shoes as well, because she just wanted a happy life for him. And it's like the happy life for him is one where you're both communicating with each other.
Yeah,
in your real life.
She faded right away when she found out he was dead.
Oh,
and that's something to note.
That's
something to note with Miss Elm, huh? Instant. She was enjoying everything else, and then she's like, "Wait, Joe's dead." Oh, yeah,
drifting off. Damn, I appreciate that. What? So you have a song pairing, right? What's your song?
Ooh, I put "Hurt," but by 9 Inch Nails.
Oh,
just
that's
for
perfect.
added spookage and darkness. I love that. It's just so sad. That's when you're looking out the window and it's raining.
Yeah. I love that song. It's so depressing.
So sad. God, if you're gonna kill yourself to a song,
that's the one. Fuck.
It starts with "I hurt myself today."
Yeah. Oh,
Nora,
such a good song. Damn, good choice. Good choice. I feel it. Now I'm gonna reread this book and I'm gonna hear that song.
Oh, what have I become?
Oh.
No, don't listen to that, Nora.
No. Get out of there. Back to your root. My movie pairing is stupid, but it is a movie pairing. The Page Master.
Okay.
The Disney cartoon.
That's fun.
Just because, like, right away I pictured, like, okay, you're going in and out of books. Like, it's the Page Master, except, like, an adult real version.
I thought of that movie with Reese Witherspoon and Mark Ruffalo, where she's dead.
Yeah, okay.
Haunting his apartment.
Yeah.
And, like, I think she's in a coma, and their love, like, brings her back, which is different, but it just popped in my mind.
Fair enough.
There's some romance that happened in here.
A little bit. Again, I like that the romance wasn't like the focal point. It was just very much on the side there, just like,
yeah. Because if that, she wanted a life with love, but if it was exclusively like the love of a man.
It was the love of her brother and the love of her friends, because Izzy messaged her back. That's the funny thing too. She comes out of it, wakes up, her brother calls her back because of the voicemail she left. He apologizes for being distant, and then Izzy messages her back with the pictures of the fucking humpback whales and shit. And it's just like, she was just waiting for you to reach out, but you were so in your own pit of despair that you forgot that you can talk to people. And that's so just classic.
Oh, depression.
Yeah.
Classic depression.
Classic. Beautiful. Very well written. Because this was a thought that he was exploring himself. Like, what if you could go back into different lives and whatever? What would life be like?
Matt had a time when he was writing this.
Yeah. Well, he also has 2 nonfiction books about depression and anxiety because, like, he went through those for so long. He had, like, a panic disorder and stuff. So those books are, like, heavily about that. And he's been using writing as a therapy tool.
Oh, good for you, Matt.
So he sounds great. Oh, and in an interview, he said that all the lives Nora lived, he'd like to try out the vineyard one as well.
That just wine
and like,
vineyard?
It just seems good.
Just eating a nice dinner with your hot Italian husband.
There you go.
With your wine.
The pub one sounded great too if Dan wasn't a dick.
Yeah, I did like that in one of the lives. He was a stalker.
Yes.
Because right away I clocked, like, he's
creepy.
the type who would make you, like, tell him where you're going, who your friends are.
Yeah.
Her dream to be an Olympic swimmer or whatever, or to be the musician was too much.
Yeah. Because he wanted to own the pub and she had to do that with him. But yeah, my favorites are like you doing something with your life partner, essentially. It's just like, that's the win right there. That's what I want. I'm working on it. But just having a business with your partner and living out that way, it's
then
just the best.
Like, you can tell each other, like, the truth in your business, no fucking around.
No fucking
you don't want
around.
Sometimes you don't want to yell at, like, your staff, but if it's your husband, you're like, listen here, you fuck.
Yeah, you goofed.
Here's what we need to do.
And I feel like the best relationships are those where you can work together. Yeah. Because that shows, like, how much you can communicate properly. And how good you are with, like, confrontation with each other. And it's just such a big
the vineyard
factor.
thing, we don't want to have a vineyard, but we want to like work together and live and work where we're working sort of thing. So it's the kind of closest to what we want.
Yeah. Oh, that's why it sounds so nice.
I clock that instantly.
Yeah.
It's the life.
This is the one. It's just good. Loved it. Loved this book. Matt, you're a champ, and I'm going to check out his nonfiction books because they sound cool too.
Depression and panic. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, he sold, like 3 million copies of books or something. He's a big guy.
Good for you, Matt. What a book. This has been on my radar for a long time.
I bought this in May, and I thought, you know what? I only bought it so early because it was sold out everywhere, and there were like 30 holds at the library.
Hot on the shelves right now.
Yeah.
Hot, flying off there.
So I bought it in May. I just ordered it, and when it arrived back at Chapters, they sent it over, and I've just been sitting on it.
Hell yeah. And it was waiting for this precise moment.
Yeah.
It knew it was going to be a book coven book. But when?
Just sitting on the shelves.
Ah, yes.
You'll get to me. And when you do, you'll cry.
Yep, sounds about right.
Okay, sweet.
God, I'm happy she's alive at the end. She's alive, guys. Yeah. She's alive.
Yeah, she did it.
Congratulations. I do like how when she came out of the OD, she stumbled to her neighbor like, help me.
And then blacked out, just like
terrifying.
Oh yeah, imagine being the neighbor.
It was just an old man.
I love in movies, because I picture him doing this for some reason, just like when something happens and like someone goes to help and then just yells, someone call 911, and it's like, you have a phone in your pocket. Yeah. Please, if you're not performing CPR, you can do it. Someone called 911. Yeah, there's no one around. That was just in a movie I was watching, and it made me so mad. I'm like, there is no one with you.
I mean, yeah, but sometimes some people can't handle like
I know
those situations, and you're just like, someone else. Dear God, I am not equipped. I would do that.
I don't know what to do. Yeah,
I've been meaning to learn CPR, and I keep getting training like at work occasionally, but never sticks.
Brandon knows CPR.
I just don't want to be.
I think I know like the basics. I learned like, the stuff and like what to do if someone has a seizure.
Yeah.
But like,
yeah, seizures. Yeah, but the CPR, because then the whole time you're like, Jesus Christ, I could be what makes you live or die right now. No.
Yeah.
Not on me.
Someone else tap in.
I mean, I guess if no one's around, I'll do it, but I'm gonna be pissed about it.
I'm just gonna be real mad.
You better fucking live. Listen, if I have to do CPR on someone, they better fucking live.
I know, yeah.
I'm gonna tell that to them as they're fading. Like, you better fucking live.
I've done CPR on dogs, and that was he didn't live. That sucked.
Yeah.
But it's you have to intubate them. You can't blow into their mouth, That doesn't work.
Intubation. I'm gonna shove this tube down your throat.
You're asleep.
No, but it's not great
when you're dying, but
it's not great to think about. You could
definitely not.
I mean, yeah, if you have to do it, but gross.
Ew. Now my throat's real dry after.
Yeah,
thanks.
It hurts.
Thanks a lot. So what's your pick?
Oh, I went Blackwater Sister by Zen Cho. Beautiful cover. Take a moment. When, oh boy, Jessamine Teo
good start.
Starts hearing a voice in her head, she chalks it up to stress. Closeted, broke, and jobless, she's moving back to Malaysia with her parents, a country she last saw when she was a toddler. She soon learns the new voice isn't even hers. It's the ghost of her estranged grandmother. Sure. In life, Ma was a spirit medium, love it, avatar of a mysterious deity called the Blackwater Sister. Now she's determined to settle a score against a business magnate who has offended the god, and she's decided Jess is going to help her do it, whether Jess wants to or not. Drawn into a world of gods, ghosts, and family secrets, Jess finds that making deals with spirits is a dangerous business. But dealing with her grandmother is just as complicated. Especially when Amma tries to spy on her personal life, threatens to spill her secrets to family, and uses her body to commit felonies.
Oh my
Rock
God.
and roll, Grandma.
That
Rock
sounds
and roll.
fun.
As Jess fights for retribution for Amma, she'll also need to regain control of her body and destiny, or the Blackwater sister may finish her off for good.
Shit.
Right away, I'd like to apologize for any names I mispronounced. But that sounds
delightful.
so your grandmother has a deity that she worships
And she can take over your body.
commit felonies and tell your secrets to your
Oh
family.
my God.
What a grandma move.
Oh man. Just die. You're dead. Get out. What are you doing in my body?
She goes to her mom like, I'm gay. And then she snaps out and the girl is there
left.
like, son of a bitch, grandma. Now wasn't the time.
I wasn't ready. Grandma would just be like, you'll never be ready.
You just had to do it, love. You
gotta
just
do
had
it.
to do it.
She probably knows best, really.
I mean, I guess, but Jesus. Cushion it a little.
Fun. Again, another fantasy that's not too ridiculous.
Yeah.
So it's good. It's good. Good month. Good fantasy month.
Love it.
Follow us on YouTube if you'd like the thicker fantasies.
Oh, yeah. Which you'll get.
Those
Some
reviews
for
are
everything.
coming.
Yeah.
All right. But that was Lillian.
That's Chelsea.
And this was the book coven.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.